fight back to draw their semi-final last month, and they've got only one player in this team new to the Munster final. He's Mike Grimes, who was drafted into midfield with such great success for the replay against Tipperary, and needless to say he's retained today after such a good display. Beside him he's got the man he deputised for in that replay, Jimmy Carroll, who's sufficiently covered from injury to come back into the team. Clare, on the other hand, with as many as 9 of these players making their first appearance in the provincial final. But this is the team that did beat Cork, the league champions, here last month. That means that John Ryan, who took over at full-back in May only because Jim Power was injured, has the task of watching the great goal-getter Joe McKenna. And that Enda O'Connor, who returned for the semi-final and got a crucial goal against Cork, stays at centre-half forward. For George Ryan here of Tipperary, it's his second Munster final, having refereed his first in '79, and the scene is set, the sun is shining. Simple Stadium looks absolutely beautiful. Ollie O'Connor of Limerick here with the shot, Seamus Durack right out, and that's the action in the first 2 seconds. And if it stays like that, if it's as good as the brilliant minor final beforehand, we'll be so satisfied. Clare, of course, having got the morale boost of their minors' victory in the curtain raiser by 2 points, and that was the very first time that Clare won the minor title. So with the wind and Clare playing with the assistance of it, they've got the sun in their backs as well. This is Gerlochnan. Remember, they're the team that beat the National League champions, facing Limerick, the Munster champions now. Ollie O'Connor back today in the position that he won that Munster title last year. This is Joe McKenna trying to get it back into Eamon Cregan. Sean Hare. And that dropping over the sideline despite the number 10 there, Johnny Callanan, trying to prevent it from going over. It's the sideline ball for Limerick. Dominic Punch with the line ball for Limerick. This is Sean Stack here for Clare. Long delivery, bouncing beyond midfield. Dominic Punch in a race with Declan Coote. Declan blocking it with the foot. This is Mike Grimes, and Enda O'Connor takes it away from him. The pass back to Declan Coote from O'Connor. That though going over the line, it'll be Limerick's line ball. So this is Tony Nugent, son of the famous Matt Nugent, but that one curling away to the right. The breeze taking it out. The sun has now gone back in for a while, but it's a good day for hurling. A little tricky breeze, it's not very strong though, but it could be deceptive when the ball is in flight. Eamon Cregan here for Limerick. Can he get the ball through? That's Paddy Kelly. No, a chance from Kelly. Joe McKenna. It's so easy. It's out. It's a free out. It's a free out. George Ryan pointing out. It looked as if Limerick had got a sensational start. So Clare and Seamus Durack here will be so relieved with that, as Durack lofts the ball way 90 metres. Paddy Kelly, it breaks to him again. That'll be the sideline cut to Clare. But the sideline cut taken by Tommy Keane. This is Enda O'Connor. The nice pass is intercepted by Dominic Punch. That was the most valuable interception. It was meant for Johnny Callanan. Sean Stack has lost his hurley here. But still the determination by the number 6, Tony Nugent then, getting it away for Clare. That's Declan Coote. That's the first score of the Munster final from the midfielder. He was all of 60 metres out. Jimmy Carroll here, okay, as you can see, after a fitness test yesterday. Bounces away from Joe McKenna. Gerlochnan, and he's blocked. This is Barry Smith. Cleared away by Barry Smith. What a great start to the Munster final. Nervous there, nerves by Sean Foley. Tony Nugent then with the cut for Clare. But 46 metres out, or 66 metres out. Jimmy Carroll gets it away for Limerick. John Flanagan doubling on it. Ollie O'Connor, nice bit of skill by him. This is Tommy Keane, blocked by O'Connor. The personal tussle between them, and the crowds are just roaring around Semple Stadium. The sun is shining on them. It's real Munster final atmosphere. The fourth one between these neighbours down in the Midwest. That's Eamon Cregan lofting it across the goal mouth. Paddy Kelly, the number 12. And Barry Smith, the right corner back, clears for Clare. Martin Meehan doesn't get his doubling stroke in. This is Sean Foley, well done on the volley. Breaking away to Joe McKenna, he must score! He does it again! What an amazing full forward! What an amazing total of goals for this big number 14! And how they celebrate in that dugout! From way out the field it came, it broke away, it appeared from Joe McKenna. He got away from his marker and had Seamus Durack at his mercy. Quinlan, Jar McInerney. Oh, it's the full forward here, Noel Ryan. One goal after another. Brian Carl then. Ger Loughnane is the number 5 for Clare. 15 Eamon Cregan, John Flanagan 11. 7 here is Sean Hare. And Flanagan gets it away to Ollie O'Connor. Ollie O'Connor driving it in, but Barry Smith is there for Clare. Pat Herbert and Leo Quinlan pulling with it together. Tony Nugent. That's dangerously close to the goal mouth, but it's skidding away over to the right then. The number 3 is Leonard Enright. He's not happy with the way he was being marked by Noel Ryan. And neither in fact was George Ryan, the referee, so it's the free for the full back. Sean Hare getting a stick up. That's bounced away from the left half back. And Liam O'Donoghue then coming into victory. Sean Hare with the clearance for Clare. This is Noel Ryan, the goal scorer. Blocked by Leonard Enright and then got away by Leonard. Admirable work by the fullback. Here's the centre half forward. He was barging, says the referee. Declan Coote here. That's right into the hands of Tommy Quaid. Then the captain, Paudie Fitzmaurice, and he clears it away. Paddy Kelly bounces from his fingers, but Mike Grimes is there. John Flanagan, number 11. Ollie O'Connor is 13. That's Sean Hare with the clearance for Clare. It's dangerously close, but it bounces over the end line. He got the distance, wasn't quite straight enough. This is Brian Carl. John Flanagan here, the shot from John Flanagan, that's the equaliser. A goal and a point apiece. The centre half forward got a nice touch from Brian Carl, and then he was away into the open space to get his shot. This is Mike Grimes catching that puck out. Now he's hooked Johnny Callanan. Joe McKenna and John Ryan. Barry Smith giving assistance, but Eamon Cregan here then. This is Barry Smith, magnificent fielding. Footballing it away. Mike Grimes doubling on it. John Flanagan here. Limerick, remember, playing against the stiffish breeze. no gale force wind or anything like that. But it's into Limerick's teeth as they try to play into the Killiney end, but now it's Clare playing into the opposite end. It's Declan Coote. What a solo run! What a point! Declan Coote it was from midfield, all the way a solo run. At least 50 metres he came in and hand passed it over the bar. Liam O'Donoghue, the pitch in superb shape, due in great measure to Jim Hickey, the long-time caretaker here, who was here at 6:30 this morning, went away, had a meal and was back again at 9, and the players, I'm sure, appreciate it. Joe McKenna, he's got possession, it's knocked away from him by Barry Smith, and it's a penalty. The number 14 there, he's the one that got the possession. Tense moments for Eamon Cregan. The shot that could put Limerick ahead. Seamus Durack saves it. Ger Loughnane gets it away, and Joe McKenna gets the rebound and the point. Joe McKenna was out about 20 metres there when the ball broke away from Ger Loughnane's clearance, and he takes the equalising point. I don't think I've ever heard such noise in Semple Stadium in all the years I've been coming here as Semple Stadium, or when it was Thurles Sportsfield. The crowd lapping up every second of this. This is Dominic Punch, John Callanan, the two number 10s, Brian Carl. That's the lead for Clare. Three Munster finals there have been between them before this. There's never been less than 10 points between them. In 1918 it was Limerick winning 31 points, Limerick again in 55 by 10 points, and when the last met in 74 it was 14 points. Now they're locked with just 1 point between them. Declan Coote from 65 metres out, and it's a penalty down at the other end. The man to take the penalty, Ger McInerney. One of the newest newcomers into this team, but one of the successful ones, and the shot, it's in. It was first stopped by Dominic Punch. It bounced off his hurley. I think it hit the upright, but what matters is that it's a goal. John Flanagan. This is Tony Nugent. Brian Carl. Barry Smith, what a safe handler he is in the air. Tommy Keane, one-handing it away. This is Jimmy Carl, recovered so quickly, and a good centre it is, but it's knocked away by Barry Smith, and then he rushes after for the clearance. John Flanagan. The shot from John Flanagan is good. Five minutes to half-time and one solitary point between them. Dominic Punch breaking up that attack. This is Jimmy Carl. It bounces away from him. But Brian Carl then, no relation. And Brian is having a superb game. Sparkling all over the field he is. Oh, that was well done by Sean Stack. Nice pass to Ger Loughnane. Enda O'Connor here. Good recovery. He had the time, but it's knocked away from him by Sean Foley. Jimmy Carroll here. The centre from Jimmy, 65 metres out. Joe McKenna, it's gone wide. They're watching Joe McKenna like a hawk. They close in on him. Immediately he comes near the ball. It's just one crescendo of sound around Semple Stadium. No letting up by players or spectators. This is Johnny Callanan, and the point from him. John Flanagan, the number 11. This is Sean Hare. Sean clearing it for Clare. This is Noel Ryan for the challengers. Cut off by Leonard Enright. And Ger McInerney there with him. Upset by Ger too. This is McInerney. Beautifully done. That's Noel Ryan. He gets it again. Oh, but he puts it into the hands of Sean Foley. And is the centre half back grateful for it? Bounces over the line, unfortunately, then from the clearance. Shot by Ger Lucknow. Sean Foley breaks away to Enda O'Connor's lost the hurling. That's a point. Enda O'Connor broke away from the tacklers, left the hurling behind him. It had been knocked away from him, and then uses the boot. One goal between them again. Ryan Carr, number 10. That's John Flanagan. To be Limerick's ball. Midfielder Mike Grimes, who came out back into the panel for the replay against Tip. This is Sean Hare. Oh, Pat Herbert, as he went up for that ball, got the blow of Enda O'Connor's hurley, but it was accidental, I think, but you can see the effect it had. But Pat is okay. Back on his feet quickly. The free by Sean Foley. Very close to half-time. Eamon Cregan pulling on it, but it's Sean Stack with the clearance for Clare. That's Sean Foley again. Paddy Kelly for Limerick. Barry Smith here. And now Sean Stack again. This is Tony Nugent. Noel Ryan, the full forward, out about 40 metres when he got that first. Floating it in, but Tommy Quaid is there for Limerick. Tony Nugent, number 6 for Limerick, is Sean Foley. Gone over the 35 minutes, but there were some stoppages that referee George Ryan allows for. With the sideline cut, Tony Nugent. Beautifully taken. It's Johnny Callanan. It must be a penalty. The third penalty in this game. The ball came in from Tony Nugent's sideline cut. Johnny Callanan fielded it, and he was just upended. And it's Ger McInerney to take it. Ger McInerney with the shot, and it's gone wide. Oh, Clare will be disconsolate at that, because it was such a great chance, and they go in to their dressing rooms. George Ryan here, having brought that marvellous first half to an end. So at 35 minutes away from the Munster title for 1981, is it Limerick here? The champions are Clare for the first time in 49 years. That's Liam O'Donoghue's long delivery. Joe McKenna, and that's a point. 14 seconds and Joe McKenna scores. Johnny Callanan here for Clare. Pat O'Connor trying to keep it in. Pat was a sub 27 minutes into the first half. Pat Herbert with the shot, very short it was. This is Pat O'Connor now, the Clare sub late in this first half. A shot from Pat O'Connor and a quick point he adds, restoring the 1-goal lead. He was a sub in for Martin Meehan in the 27th minute. Tommy Quaid, puck out, bouncing over the sideline. Mike Grimes nicely cutting that high into the air. Eamon Cregan can't control it in his hand. Ger Loughnane here for Clare. Liam O'Donoghue. Limerick now with the wind and the sun behind them, and Liam O'Donoghue gets a point. That was good work and determined work by the right half-back. George Ryan spotting a foul. Declan Coote. Gone too far to the left and a chance missed. So the question is Clare's 3 points lead that they enjoyed at half-time, after having 35 minutes of assistance from the wind, will that be enough? It's Leo Quinlan, he's been robbed, and it's Liam O'Donoghue who got it away. Joe McKenna here, he turns so quickly and he gets such a good point. It was Liam O'Donoghue's delivery from midfield. Joe McKenna pranced out, got it, and on the turn hits the point. Declan Coote there for Clare. This is Noel Ryan, knocked away from him. Sean Foley doubling it off the ground. Barry Smith and Eamon Cregan. Joe McKenna then. Barry Smith with a good delivery out of the defence. Johnny Callanan. Ger McInerney. Paudie Fitzmaurice, the captain, with them. Bounced over the sideline. It's Clare's line ball. This is only about 6 metres, as you can see, from that end line with the orange flag. Tony Nugent. Oh, it breaks away over to Mike Grimes, and he pulls on it and gets it out beyond midfield. Sean Harrier. Pressure on him from Paddy Kelly and Brian Carl. This is Jimmy Carl. That's a magnificent point. Dominic Punch knocked away from him. Colm Honan here. Tommy Quaid is out. There's bravery by the goalkeeper. Liam O'Donoghue then. Sean Stack. Oh, well blocked by Paddy Kelly and blocked again by Tommy Keane. John Flanagan blocked again by the cornerback. Jimmy Carl here. The shot from Carl, it's into the hands of the goalkeeper, Seamus Jurek, with a quick clearance. Beautifully doubled on by Tony Nugent. Liam O'Donoghue. Sean Stack. from one half back line to the other. Johnny Callanan using that hurley like a rapier, and so effectively. There's great self-assurance. Colm Onan, Enda O'Connor. Leonard Enright is first to this one, and he clears it for the champions. Tony Nugent. Mike Grimes here for Limerick. 45 metres out, Joe McKenna into the path of Ollie O'Connor. Joe McKenna again, the goalkeeper is out. 13 is Ollie O'Connor. This is Tommy Keane for Clare. Colm Honan here for Clare. This is Noel Ryan. Leo Quinlan then, the shot, great save by the goalkeeper. Tommy Quaid had that covered all the way. Marvellous stuff this is now. What greater spectacle is there in the world of sport? Paddy Kelly then. Liam O'Donoghue. And Eamon Cregan. The block by Sean Stack. The grandeur of this Munster final now in all its glory. This is hurling. Sean Foley. John Flanagan then. Brian Carroll. He has played with such great vigour, and then unfortunately putting it wide. Paddy Kelly being replaced on the Limerick team. Sean Stack with the shot for Clare. Brian Carroll gets a hurley to that. Tommy Keane breaks away to Willie Fitzmaurice. This is into Joe McKenna. He's got it. He's got through. He's got away. He's got the shot. And he's got the goal. Look at the Limerick supporters now. It was Willie Fitzmaurice who sent the ball from the left wing. Joe McKenna got it. Got round the fullback John Ryan and then sunk it in the corner of the net. This will now test the mettle of Clare, the challengers. Dominic Punch, the number 7 here. Well blocked by Johnny Callanan. Then Johnny Callanan recovering, getting the possession and the shot. That's Leo Quinlan with the point for Clare. They're coming so fast now. So it must be one of the great Munster finals after some disappointing games in recent years. 22 and a half minutes gone. This is John Ryan. Oh, unfortunate. Eamon Cregan then. Nicely risen, crossed the face of the goal mouth. Breaks to Brian Carroll. Sherlock Nahan is unmarked in the centre. This is Colm Onan. Knocked away by Sean Foley. Comes to Liam O'Donoghue. He's now been marked by Colm Onan. Sean Stack with a race to it. The legs of some of the players now unable to stick the pace. Crippling speed this Munster final has been played at. Stack nicely doubled away by him. The other centre half back is Sean Foley. That's Joe McKenna. It just bounced into his hands. Blocked by Barry Smith. John Flanagan here. Knocked away from him by Sherlock Nahan. And the clearance by the right half back. And the man with the green blazer there, one of the great midfielders of the 70s, Michael Maroney, now a selector for Clare. Mike Grimes with the sideline cut. Sean Hare for Clare. Sean Foley. This has been a day of hurling heroics. Colm Honan then. Each of them playing his heart out. And already we've had 33 players on this field. Tommy Quaid then, advancing so courageously to get the clearance away. Barry Smith for Clare. Joe McKenna putting the pressure on. He robs him and he gets the point. Or does he? No, Seamus Durack came out. The wind caught it and it fell low. Paz O'Connor then for Clare, and the other goalkeeper jumping there, but it bounces away over the line. These two Midwestern neighbours, Clare and Limerick. Joe McKenna now, he's got it. Joe McKenna was being pushed away from the ball by the fullback, but he used his height and his strength. He turned around and he got the hand pass in. Magnificently fielded by Johnny Callanan. The long delivery from him. Paudie Fitzmaurice bats it away. Sean Foley, but his shot is stopped by Paz O'Connor to Colm Honan, and he's robbed by Liam O'Donoghue, and hasn't O'Donoghue had such a supreme game at half-back. Willie Fitzmaurice, the shot from Willie, it's good, he's got it from 45 metres out. Minutes to go. Clare make another substitution. Martin Nugent has now joined his brother in the team. But this is John Flanagan for Limerick. Joe McKenna, he's got it in his hand again and it bounces away from him. Gets it a second time. And he's got the point. That's a free out. That's a free out. Eamon Cregan rushing in on the goalkeeper as the ball was going over. You can see George Ryan there very quickly on the spot. That's John Flanagan. Sean Hare here. One handing it away is Brian Carroll, and Limerick can be proud of him. In Eamon Cregan here, now getting a free, and the corner forward. The number 15 there, such great service after so many years in this Limerick team. And he's the one who will take the free. 4 minutes they've got. That's the 45-metre line that Eamon's standing behind. Shots a little off-centre, a little to the left. But it's no bother to Cregan, and he adds the point. Slightly more than 2 minutes now. Brian Carroll here. The tension out there must be fierce on these players. John Ryan here, the fullback. Can Clare now make one last desperate bid? Limerick, though, seem to be on top so much all over the field, especially with that man, Jimmy Carroll. Injured now, but injured during the week. And yet the doubt about him all week. He has played so well at midfield. So Jimmy Carroll is okay. Limerick with 14 Munster titles, 5 points ahead, and now they're 6 in front. That must be their 15th title, and they're so happy in the dugout. Seamus Turak. Less than a minute to go now, just over half a minute. Referee George Ryan in the centre of the field. One of the Limerick players injured. I think it's John Flanagan. The Knights of Malta are coming from all over the field, from 3 sides of the field to attend to him. Pat Herbert about to take the line ball. Just seconds to go now. This is Declan Coote from about 65 metres out, and the goalkeeper has it confidently covered. And then the pass to Paudie Fitzmaurice. So when you're ahead by 6 points and you're champions, you play with that sort of self-reliance. Eamon Cregan then leaves it behind him. Barry Smith here. It's all over. Limerick are still the Munster champions. So Limerick taking their 15th title, and the players, every one of them here, can be so happy with their part in what's been a spellbinding great Munster final. Limerick celebrating as if it was their first Munster.